Oh, the oh, B. Hype me up. Hype me up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy 800 the Stizzles. God. And man, formed Prophet De Jour. It's your boy, man. What's up? I told y'all, man. I don't know if y'all been seeing this, man. But I told y'all that dude Joseph Fogg, man. I told y'all, man, that hyped me up. You know what I'm saying? That's a, that's a dope little song, man. Shorty, that the little shorty chick that made that song, man, she made a hitter. And then your boy Joseph Fogg, then went viral with his little, you know what I'm saying, with his little dance move he do. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all when I first saw that, I told y'all I was gonna be going viral. I told you it was gonna take off, man. And big up to him, man, because I think that that song really does encapsulate a period of time that we need right now. You know what I'm saying? Hype me up. You know what I'm saying? Hype me up. And I think being a hype man is something that we've been missing in our culture nowadays. Is because everybody wants to be the front man. Everybody wants to be Johnny Gill. You know, everybody want to be Bobby Brown, Johnny Gill. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be Bell Biv DeVoe. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones that had the better career. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Bell Biv DeVoe had a better career, and they still having it because they producing other artists and everything like that. I know Ralph probably writing for everybody. Johnny was too. Bobby did his thing, but yeah, man, that song is pretty dope, man. So big shout outs to Joseph Fogg, man. So if you haven't peeped him, man, you know, so like I said, you know, on me, hype me up, hype me up, I hype me up. You know what I'm saying? I hype me up. You know what I'm saying? Forget it. If you ain't gonna hype me up, I'll hype me up, right? So that's a dope little song, man. I like that. I like that, man. For real though. Yeah, man. Another thing, like I said, this is one of my day shows. I haven't done my day show in a while. Been doing just mainly the night show. Been doing a lot of stuff during the day, working on some projects and things like that, and other things. But yeah, another thing that I did want to talk about real quickly, just to touch on, is I've been seeing a lot of prison. Um, Jail videos, man. And it's like, hmm, oh man, wow, breaking out, my hair thing, my wave cap. Put that thing in the wash, man. You know what I'm saying? It's breaking out. My skin breaking out, man. My skin's sensitive like that. I don't like that. But no, I've been seeing a lot of jail videos, man. Prison videos, man. Like just people in prison, man, playing cards. People in prison working out, hooping. Um, just a lot of stuff about like guys making food in there, making liquor in there, and um, you know, glorifying the prison life. Right? That's the whole reason why I'm bringing it up because these videos seem to kind of glorify being in prison, and let me tell you, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't don't let it get twisted, man. This is the thing about social media, man. It puts a spotlight on good things that are happening in horrible places. Like, oh, whoa, come to this horrible place because this good thing is happening there. And, it makes young people, it blurs the lines between freedom and giving up your freedom, right? Because that's what it is when you go to jail. You give up your freedom. You give it up, right? And the videos that I've been seeing it doesn't show that. You know what I'm saying? It shows the guys in jail, they walking around, man. You know what I'm saying? It shows them kind of freely walking around, right? They out there doing workouts, lifting weights. They even was showing one where they was playing poker in there. The one I saw today, they was in there playing poker, and the dude was just making a comment about how playing poker in jail is different than playing poker outside on the outside world. And it's just, you don't see, the lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Lights off, lockdown, um, um, taking attendance, um, being inside your cell for a certain amount of hours, not being able to get outside for days, and it just doesn't seem to showcase the real um, um, the real attributes of going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? It's too busy, guys in there with cell phones and taking videos and all that kind of stuff. And guys are like, especially in this video age where young people are seeing this and they're like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter if I go there, you know what I'm saying? I'll still be able to have a phone, I'll still be able to do videos and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but your freedom is gone. So anytime you do anything, boom, everything's taken away. You know what I'm saying? 8 o'clock, boom, lights out, go to sleep in your cell, close the doors, you know what I'm saying, behind bars. And just the fact that they're able to glorify it with everybody. I've seen somebody saying that too. Somebody saying that they were that's one of the reasons why they were okay with implementing cell phones in jails, because they felt that it was an easier way to incentivize young people to walk their way right into the prison system. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shoot at somebody. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna, you know, physically assault somebody, or I'm gonna go ahead and, rob this bank or whatever. Because it don't matter if I go to jail, I can still have my phone. I can still, make videos and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It look like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing that they're doing is glorifying that prison system, and I wanted to just speak up about that and make sure that we reiterate to these young people that that is not a good place to be. It's not. It is not. It is a horrible place to be at. If anyone's ever been in there, I don't care if it's been for a weekend. I don't care if it was for a night, whatever. You know what I'm saying. You know what it's like, and let's keep teaching our children to stay out of that place and do everything they can to stay out of that place. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy into these videos that you see, making it seem like everything is hunky dory and, you know what I'm saying, kicking it, doing things up in the jail cells, right? So yeah, let's get rid of that, man. Let's push that by, man. Though everything is like what they say, like the current thread or whatever, the current hot thread that's going on social media and stuff like that. And that's one of them. It's not a hot thread, but I see a lot of it. So let's try to push that algorithm out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because young people see that stuff, like I said, and their minds just think, oh yeah, it's okay in there. No, it's not. It's not, buddy. Like I told y'all with my day shows, I want to keep my day shows down real quick. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's ripping and running, you know what I'm saying, on their lunch breaks or whatever like that. Plus, you know what I'm saying, waiting to holler at my boy, got holler at my boy E a little bit later. So just want to get on here quick, man. Like I wasn't even gonna do the day show today. I was just gonna do nighttime. Because I've been really feeling the nighttime, man, being able to just be free with it and stuff like that. But I did want to kind of get on here. Like I said, I saw that video of them playing poker in jail, and I was like, nah, we got to do something about that, man. We got to do a speech about that. Just a talk real quick, you know what I'm saying? So we can keep, you know what I'm saying, our mind on what we're teaching these kids. And stuff that we teach our kids, we have to teach them. I seen a video the other day, dude said you do what you, like, whatever you are taught, you do. You know what I'm saying? So if the world is teaching these kids that, it's in their heads, you know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure we're trying to push that out. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to reiterate to them that life is better without being controlled by the government or being controlled by law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? If you do whatever you can in this world, if you don't break the laws, man, just don't break laws, man. You can do anything in the world that we live in today. Anything. Like I'm saying the word, but you don't understand what I'm saying the word. Anything in this world you can do, young people. Anything in this world. And that's one of the things I try to tell people all the time. Like you if you think about it as angles, right? You think about it being like an obtuse, right? An obtuse right angle, very wide, right? Your life is very wide. It's a funnel, right? You're here, you're starting here, and right, your life is like this, right? It's endless. You can do anything you want to do, right? I've said this before in one of my shows before. And the more you do things wrong, the smaller that funnel gets, the smaller you get with life. You still go off and live life, but the things that you're able to do are become more tunnel. You know what I'm saying? And we want to keep these kids as vast and as open as possible so that they have the opportunity to be able to do anything. I mean, look at me now. I'm 47, right? What can I do? I can go be a firefighter. You know what I'm saying? I could really, there's a lot of things that I can still go do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I can't be an NBA player right now. I'm 47. You know what I'm saying? It would take a miracle to be that, especially with the body that I have right now being so grown, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't play professional sports right now at the highest level. You know, so I probably could go overseas real quick and drop a couple of bombs, but I wouldn't be able to go on the NBA court because they're not going to be looking for a guy like me. So that's something that's one of my things that I won't be able to do, right? And as a young person that's 15, 16, 17, that is something that you are able to do. You know what I'm saying? So keeping your mind on that, as long as you're doing everything and anything you can possibly to be successful in life without breaking the laws, right? And don't let these social medias fool you by showing lawbreakers and glorifying lawbreakers and making it seem like, oh, well, I could do that too. Well, I mean, what's their situation? You know what I'm saying? A lot of lawbreakers, a lot of the huge lawbreakers that we have in this world today are big time businessmen. These niggas is breaking laws like crazy and nobody does anything for them. You know what I'm saying? But you sell a $25 bag of, you know what I'm saying, whoop-de-woo bag, especially back in the day, you sell a $25 bag of whoop-de-woo, boom, you in jail. You know what I'm saying? So understand the politics of all this too. You know what I'm saying? But be smart about it. And also what we're talking about today was staying grounded. This is the whole reason why I say staying grounded, because I don't want to say being humble, right? Because I think humble is a social construct. I don't even really use social construct, but I think it really fits in this situation right now, because I think humble is a term used to minimize success, right? I think when you the act of being humble, yes, love it. I love it. But when people tell you to be humble, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Someone should tell you to be humble. You should learn the art of being a humble person, right? Understanding your success doesn't make you better than somebody else, but it does afford you the opportunities to do more things. And it affords you the opportunity to help other people too, right? And I think being humble is cool, but telling people to be humble is a little bit different, because it's almost like you're telling them, I know you did great, but don't act like you did great. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what when someone's telling you to be humble is doing. They're saying, yeah, you did the best that anyone's ever done, but don't act like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, why should I act like it? I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should be proud of it. I should be able to pop my shit about it, right? You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing me. Hey, you know me. I'm the pop my shit king. You know what I'm saying? Nobody pop their stuff more than I pop my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody pop it better than I can pop it either. But you know what I'm saying? And having somebody trying to humble you is, like I said, a society construct. People trying to humble people because they want you to act like normal, even though you're better, because they want to mask your betterness so that everybody else has a chance to get that wells too, right? No. Let's put them up there on the pedestal, man. Let's put them up there on the platform, just like in a track race. Put them up there on the podium. You know what I'm saying? That way we can recognize, oh, okay, he did it the best. Okay, let me go holler and stand by that dude. He did it the best, so I'm gonna learn from him. I'm gonna stand by him so I can get some of that trickle down, and so I can, you know what I'm saying, learn the way he did it as well. And there's nothing wrong with being humble, but I think I said it the best, is that as long as it's a characteristic within yourself and somebody teaches you how to do it, rather than somebody pointing out to you that you need to be that way. Because this world nowadays that we live in nowadays, you know what I'm saying, it's like crabs in a barrel. And I think the humble theatrics that people use now are similar to the crabs in a barrel, where it's easier than pulling you down by to tell you to put yourself down, right? No. I know you just broke the world's fastest man record, but don't walk around like you know what I'm saying, you did great. You know what I'm saying? Put your medal away. Whatever. Nah, man, shit. I'm the type of dude, man. I want my medal. I'm walking around with it on. I'm showcasing it because you're proud, man. Be proud. Being proud and being humble, you know what I'm saying, honestly can't go together really, because to be proud, you have to exude that energy, like, yo, I did it. You know what I'm saying? You have to show in your face and in your body this accomplishment that you made. And to be humble, people want you, when they tell you to be humble, they want you to not do that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas to actually, the art of being humble is to recognize, hey, look, You know, I had some success with that. Let me show you exactly how I was able to do that. That's part of humbling. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm walking around cocky about what I just did, but at the same time, I'm showing other people how to do it the way that I did it that was successful, and hopefully they can do it that way as well and be successful with it as well. That's a form of being humble because I'm passing that knowledge on to somebody else. I'm not keeping that knowledge with it. I'm not keeping that knowledge just within myself. I know a lot of people. My boy, the homie Courtney Rise, man, that dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is the epitome of staying grounded. I mean, the dude is literally posting information to help his people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not for any personal gain at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, and he'll do it in a way that's presented to the way where it's not like it's cocky at all. It's like, look, this is what worked for me. This is exactly how I did it. You can take the information or you can leave it. Sounds a little familiar to something I say. If you listens to me, blessings. If you don't, it ain't meant for you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, right? That's a form of being humble, right? Because of the fact that I know what I'm doing is working. And here goes some words to help you figure out how to do it that way too. If you take it and apply it, great. I appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? If you don't. Just pass it on. Just pass it on. Don't push it down like a crab in the barrel. Pass it on to the next person. It might be a ladder to help the next person. You might not need that ladder. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else might need it though. So don't shun on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that it's not something that could be, you know, useful to them. And you know, it all goes back into what the whole topic of today is, just staying grounded, right? If you think about, you know, jumping a car, right? When you jump a car, anybody that's ever jumped a vehicle before, really, like, that's a good example too. Really, when you put the positive on, you don't have to put the negative on. You don't. What do you have to do? You can put it on a piece of metal. Why? Because you just need something to be grounded. Straight up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, man, sometimes what I say applies to everything else too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how life is. You can take some information and apply it to other things. That's why when I preach about basketball so hard, it's because you can apply some of the things that you're learning from basketball into other things. So when it comes to like jumping a vehicle, you know what I'm saying? You need to get that vehicle that's dead jumped. You know what I'm saying? You make it alive again, right? You put the positive on and then you just ground the other one. You don't even have to put the negative on. You just put it somewhere else and ground it, right? That's grounding. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm talking about, right? It's just being able to uh, uh, um, make it so that you don't forget where you come from, the root, you know what I'm saying? The roots of where you come from. Um, there is a let's see here. I wanted to see if I could grab this real quick and put this up. There's a tree. It shows I cannot grab it right now and put it on here, but basically what it shows is um it shows a tree growing, and it has it's two different halves of the paper of the page of the image, where you see dark at the bottom, black at the bottom, and you see the roots of the tree going into the bottom half of the pic. And then at the top of the top half, it's colorful. It's outside. You see the branches of the tree. Well, the thing that was ironic about this picture, I wish I could pull it up for you, but the thing that's ironic about this tree is that the roots look identical to the branches. You know what I'm saying? Right? See, this, I'm gonna hit you with some shit, bro. I'm gonna hit you with some stuff, bro. This is what I do. So the man, I wish I could pull this image up, man. Let me see if I can find this image. It's a dope image, man. But it the roots on the bottom half of the image are identical to the branches on the top half of the image, and I think that that's like a better depiction of mother and father, You see what I'm saying? Mother and father, man. Let's see here. And so the tree, if you look at it, right? So let's see if we can see this right here, right? So you look at the tree, right? So look at the tree. So look at the roots, right? This is the one. You know what I'm saying? I'll find the one and I'll probably post it up another day. But look at the branches, right? The branches are up here, right? And then look at the roots. Okay. So man and woman. What I've realized is this is how I put it when I saw this photo. This is woman, right? This is man. Okay. The problem is that we forget that. And we forget how important this is to this. Because women, when the roots are going down into the ground, nobody can see them. But they are the biggest part of what makes this happen. This right here, the roots. That's the women, right? That's the woman, right? And they don't like it because they're in the ground, right? They're in the ground. Okay. Now, what you got to understand is there wouldn't be none of this without this part. Okay. Now, the men, they're in the earth, they're outside of the earth, right? They're the ones who are out there looking like great, shiny, and glowing and blowing in the wind and all that kind of stuff. But what they're doing is they're protecting all the outside stuff for this. So they're providing protection against anything that can damage this. But you got to remember, ladies, that without this, you wouldn't be able to have this. And also, when it comes to creating children, the men have the seed that goes into the eggs. The seed comes from here, drops down on the ground, and goes into there. Hey man, the things I say, man, they may sound crazy, right? Yes, I know they do. It's very weird because a lot of this stuff and a lot of information, a lot of life is weird. It really is. It's not complex. It's just really weird. But once you get to actually figuring that stuff out, and I love that image. The one that I actually really like though. I can't find it right now. I'm gonna post it up another day. But the one that I really like, I want to be able to show you guys if I can find it. It's just a great image of actually, here's one that's actually pretty good. This is a pretty good similarity to what I'm talking about. This one here. You know what I'm saying? See, if you can look, the roots are basically identical to the branches. You could literally turn this upside down and be the exact same thing, right? But I think the problem is that the ones where they are don't want to be where they are because they're forgetting how important that they are, right? And we have to stay grounded. We have to stay grounded. I think the women are the ones that can help fuel that the most because they're earth. That's what they have and hold on their shoulders, right? And I think if we learn more about being grounded and understanding not to forget where we came from and where it all started, because a lot of people talk about getting out the mud and then they get famous and get rich and they forget. You know what I'm saying? You forget some of the people, you forget some of your family, you forget things, man. You forget, you know what I'm saying, when you didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's one of the most learning experiences that someone can ever have is not having it. You know what I'm saying? Because you just build that, intensity and passion of wanting it more, but once you do get it, don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Stay grounded, man. Stay real. Stay yourself. Stay being yourself. Stay being who you are, true to who you are. That's one of the things like I do with my podcast. is that I stay true to who I am. Like, that's what you'll see. Like, when I speak on this thing, when you see me, I'm gonna speak the same way. When I'm with my lady, I'm gonna speak the same way. When I'm with my kids, I'm gonna speak the same way. When I'm at my jobs and my work with my clients, I'm gonna speak the same way. When I'm with my boys, I'm gonna speak the same way. Being grounded, you know, you don't have to be told to be humble, because then they understand the person that they're dealing with. Because if you are that type of person that exudes greatness and success, then that's just part of your character. So to tell you to be humble and not do it is a disgrace to you, because part of you being successful is being proud and exuding the whole energy of wanting success. You know what I'm saying? So those people out here, these guys out here and men out here that have been successes, that have made it, just stay grounded, man. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget what you had to do to get to where you got to get, and don't be mad about, you know what I'm saying, you know, sharing your success stories, man, and sharing what you did and how it worked with the world and with today's youth. Because, you know what I'm saying, like I said this last night, you know what I'm saying, if we all were to get better and help the next person, you know, it would be just something that was beneficial for us across the world. You know what I'm saying? We'd have less of everything that we have a problem with right now. So, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a real quick tidbit, you know what I'm saying, about something that I saw, like I said, on social media about these people in prison, man. Stay away from prison, young people. Please stay away from the jail, man. Stay away from law. Know your laws. Read your laws and know your laws. Please, 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 please do. You know what I'm saying? Just know. That's one thing about me, man, is I always knew where the line was. I didn't cross it. Just know where the line is. As long as you know where the line is, you don't cross it. A lot of times people be doing stuff and they don't even know the laws. They don't even know the rules. They don't know stuff. They just, well, I can do whatever I want. No, you can't. Actually, in this situation, no, you can't, actually. So, and dealing with other people too, man. Dealing with other people, staying grounded comes in handy. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that you don't want to put yourself above. You don't want somebody to think that you think that you're above them. Now, if they think that you're above them, that's something totally different. But you don't want a person to think that you think that you're above them. You know what I'm saying? That's not why I'm talking to you. That's not why I'm here. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm only trying to give you the world through my lens. I'm only trying to give you the advice that I got from somebody, or the advice that I got from how it helped me, and hopefully put you in a better position in life. That's it, right? And that's what we need to do when we're talking and dealing with people. Making our conversations a little bit better, showing a little bit more appreciation, and staying grounded, baby, and automatically having a characteristic of being humble and not having people telling you to be humble. Because don't tell me to be humble, you know what I'm saying? Because I might pop off if you do. I might pop off if you do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these are just words that I just be spitting out, man. Daily affirmations that I just want to tell you guys. Thank you for joining with Thailand TV. Every time I post on here, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for viewing it. Pop it off, man. You know what I'm saying? Come back in. I'll probably be on at night. I got my little dude Lincoln tonight. He got a baseball game tonight. So let me see if I can get my material together for tonight's show or not. But I might be on tonight. If I am, it'll be at 10. It'll be at 10 p.m. tonight. But I'll put up something probably about 8 p.m. I'll put a post up to let you know if I'll be on. But yeah, man, thank you guys, man, for joining me, man. Thank you guys for listening to me and viewing me. Stay humble, man. Stay grounded and stay out of jail. It was real talk, man, for your boy, man. 800 Stiz man. The God, man. The man. You know what I'm saying? In man form, baby. The God in man form, baby. We are all real quick, too. I just want to talk to y'all real quick, man. I used to make a joke real quick before I close out, man. I used to make a joke all the time to one of my ladies that I said, I used to talk about how women are aliens, right? I used to make a joke about it, right? Women are aliens and stuff like that, right? Because they bleed once a month, and you know what I'm saying, and whatever, right? And they still ain't dead, right? They bleed a whole week and they ain't dead, right? Anyways, right? That was a joke. It was only a joke. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad. It was only a joke back then, but once I started, you know, saying, listening to myself joke about it and listening to it, it's like realistically, like really, we are, you know what I'm saying, males and females, we are aliens, we're gods, right? We are gods. Like, how do you create life? Only gods create life. So, you know what I mean? It's got to be some gods in us, man. Got to be gods in us. We've fallen so far from our thrones that we didn't forget. You know what I mean? And now they're trying to tell us and make us forget that we're gods, and they even trying to make us forget that we're kings. You know what I'm saying? And run away from that type of mentality. But that was a good time. That was a good time for us, man. Being able to understand how to function in the world with uh, with our celestial powers, and our minds being using high percentage of our brain powers and being able to do the things that we could only see in our dreams, which is ironic because I told this to my girl too. I was like, yo, because she was asking me, telling me something or whatever, and I was joking with her about y'all women wanting us to read minds. And I was like, you can't ask something of somebody that you've never seen, right? Because if you've never seen it, you're not gonna ask for it. And so I told her that the other day. I was like, man, I was like, for real, like maybe back down in history, you know what I'm saying? Like, a million years ago or whatever, maybe we were able to read your minds, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we were able to read minds and communicate telepathically. Maybe we could, because women really do get pissed off at men not reading minds like we used to. Like they get mad at us like we used to be able to do it, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all get mad at us like that so strongly, then something inside y'all saw us being able to do that before. So, like I said, man, I talk about this all the time, man. Well, the greatest person that we've known has been spoke upon has used 20% of his brain capacity, 20% of his brain strength. That's crazy. That's like your phone being at 20%. What do you do when your phone's at 20%? You put it on the charger, right? That's low. Exactly. So you know that 20% is low. It's low. You go play basketball, you at 20%. The coach ain't even gonna let you in the game. You go to the go see the trainer. You know what I'm saying? So using only 20% of our brain, man. That's a fall. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get back there. We'll get back there, man. We climbing too. We staying. We woke. What they call it? Woke. They call it woke. Yeah, woke. So you know what I'm saying? We on that bread, man. Let's pop it off. But yeah, man, one love to everybody. Thank you guys for always tuning in to what I got going on, man. I'm gonna keep giving you content, keep giving you visual content. I was supposed to be doing a coach's corner today. I might still try to do it. I gotta see how much time, what time it is. Man, these days be flying by, man. Especially when you be so busy. But I got a coach's corner coming to you in a minute. And then Real Recognize Real, we'll start recording those episodes tomorrow and Friday. But stay with me, man. Rock with your boy, man. 800 the Stiz House, man. This is Thailand TV, man. Welcome, baby. Welcome to the land. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I'll holler at you guys, man. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great Wednesday, hump day. Get your hump in. Get your hump on Wednesday, hump day. Get your hump on Wednesday, right? You know what I mean? Pop it off, baby. Pop your stuff too. That's what I do. Pop your stuff, man. And but stay grounded, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble. You know what I mean? Blessings to everybody. I love y'all. I'm out.